police officer, come here please.
No, you can't tell me what to do.
Why are you filming the police station? Why are you filming the police station and all the vehicles? I need to know who you are.
No, you don't.
Make sure that there's nothing sinister going on here.
There's nothing sinister going on.
Well, can you just come with me a second?
No.
I'm not coming down there with you. I need you to just come here.
No.
Well, say that.
No.
Well, should we have a...
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Right, then I'm leaving then.
I need to know who you are and why you're filming the police station. And why have you got your face covered? You can quite see...
Why have you got your body covered?
You can see I'm the police officer.
Who are you? What's your number?
11070.
What are you doing?
Why are you filming the police station?
Get off me!
No, I'm not. Why are you filming the police station?
Get off me!
Why?
Get off me!
Why
Get off
are
me!
you filming the police station?
Because I can.
I need to make sure that you have nothing sinister going on.
Right, am I being detained?
At the moment, you are, yeah.
For what? For what? Under what section?
Section 1 of
Section
the
1?
Criminal Evidence Act.
The officer exposes himself within the first 10 seconds, not by what he says, but by how fast he abandons every bit of procedure he's supposed to follow. FTA reacts exactly the way you're meant to when approached by a plainclothes officer. He asks for ID, steps in to read the badge, and tries to confirm who he's talking to. That's basic self-protection. But instead of allowing him to verify anything, the officer lunges the moment FTA gets close enough to actually see the badge. And it gets worse. The officer completely botches a detention. Under Section 1 apace, he should state the grounds, the object, and provide a clear explanation before making contact. Instead, he grabs first, shouts second, and only afterward remembers to recite the required lines.
I need to stop searching.
What's your reasonable grounds?
The reasonable grounds are I need to make sure that you don't have anything on you.
Why are you shaking?
Just listen to me, please.
I'm listening to you, let go.
I'm not going to let go of you.
It's assault, this.
It's not an assault.
It is assault.
Come with me, please.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, just come with me.
No, you just detained me, so I'll stay here.
Well, come with me, please.
Are you arresting me?
At the moment, no, but please come with me.
Why?
Just come with me.
Why?
Because I've got a colleague coming.
What? Right, well, you can come here, can't he?
Well, let's see who you are.
What's your reasonable grounds?
I'll explain what the reasonable grounds are.
What are they? That I'm taking pictures?
Yes.
Oh, that's a crime, isn't it?
Of the police station and vehicles, private vehicles and police vehicles.
That's not a crime. That's not a crime.
Hands now.
What? My hands are here.
Sort of movements, you understand?
Yeah.
Right, you got a detail on you? No idea on you. Stop tensing up, pal. Stop tensing up. Do as you're told and do it now.
The officer's case fell apart the moment he claimed that taking pictures was his reasonable suspicion. FTA even gave him an opportunity to realize how absurd that sounded. But instead of backing off, the officer doubled down, insisting that filming police in private vehicles somehow justified a stop. That wasn't suspicion. It was an officer trying to turn a perfectly lawful activity into an offense, simply because he disliked being recorded. And when backup arrived, they made the situation even worse. Rather than slowing things down, asking questions, or checking for actual grounds, they rushed straight in and reached for handcuffs as if they'd been told a violent suspect was resisting arrest. No threat, no weapon, no crime, just a chain reaction set off by one officer's ego.
I've caught him filming vehicles with his mobile phone. He's taking pictures of the entrance and around the back, filming the vehicles. So I've asked him to stop. He's walked down here, he's tried lowering me down there on my own. So I've stopped, I've got a grip of him under Section 1 apace. Just to make sure that he's got nothing on him. Obviously he's got his face covered. I don't know what his intentions are. I don't know who he is.
Perfect. Okay.
Get off. No, you're not allowed to do that.
I can't.
No, you're not.
Yeah, okay. It's a
No,
very reasonable line of inquiry.
No.
Perfect, right. You are being detained.
Right, yeah, that's fine. I don't consent to the search.
That's right, you don't need to consent to it, right? Because you've been filming this, we're not sure.
I've just told you my intentions.
When his colleagues arrive, the officer doesn't describe what actually happened. He creates a narrative. He tells them that FTA tried to lure him away, as if calmly stepping a few meters back while exercising a lawful right to remain silent is some kind of strategic ambush. It's laughable. He rewrites the scene to justify why he grabbed a member of the public who was doing nothing but filming. And then he proves the issue was never safety. While FTA is already detained and fully under control, the officer reaches in and tears off his face covering. Not for identification, not for safety, but simply because he felt entitled to. When questioned, he hides behind the meaningless phrase reasonable line of inquiry, which appears nowhere in law as a justification for forcibly removing someone's face covering.
Take all your numbers.
Any questions or queries, sir, before we leave you?
Yeah, why was I detained?
We've just explained.
Can you explain again for the purpose of the film?
No, because everything's recorded, and as I've already explained, you are entitled to it.
This guy's?
Yeah. That's where you've been handcuffed.
Yep, handcuffed, detained under what section? Section 1?
Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. We're not going to keep going over the same scenario. We've explained it to you. Have you any further questions, sir? No.
Tyrants. Abuse of power. There will be a civil claim going in.
Alright, sir.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Any
Off you pop.
questions?
Off you pop. 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 Off you pop.
Bye-bye.
Tyrant. Off you pop.
Off you pop.
Am I free to leave?
What?
Am I free to leave?
You're free to leave.
I'm free to stay, aren't I?
I'll stay here with you then, sure.
Alright, yeah.
Have a good day. Let's see how long this lasts.
Assault. You assaulted me.
The moment the officer told FTA he was free to leave, his authority ended completely. Yet instead of stepping back like a trained professional, he immediately snapped, "I'll stay here with you then." That single line reveals more about him than anything else in the entire video. It shows the issue was never suspicion, never safety, never procedure. The real problem was that FTA didn't submit to him. The detention was over, but the officer's need to control the situation wasn't. Even after finding nothing, proving nothing, and justifying nothing, he behaved as if FTA wasn't allowed to stand in a public place without his permission.
Excuse me?
Trying to get through, sir? No problem. Take care.
So I'm going to get detained again for video in the police station?
Well, I'd advise you not to, which is why we stopped you, isn't
I
it?
don't take advice.
Well, you're going to get stopped again, aren't you? You can't walk around the police station filming personal
Yes, you
vehicles
can.
and private vehicles.
Yes, you can.
It's not advisable.
What law? What law is it?
Stopped,
What law is it?
We've just explained it to you.
Well, it's not law. You've not explained any law.
We have. We've explained it
What?
to you.
You can't take pictures?
I'd advise you not to.
That's your advice, isn't it? That's your advice.
You don't like getting stopped, then don't film police vehicles.
I don't think you're very clever, so I won't take your advice.
All right, take care.
You don't even know
Have a good day.
you don't even know the law yourself.
All right, have a good day.
Oh, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 police officers don't know the law, and a sergeant. He looks about 10.
Stop and a half.
Do you get them? You're right.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'd like you to disappear, please.
I'm not a magician.
I feel very uncomfortable with a member of the public wearing a face covering, filming a police station.
The officer ends the encounter with the most classic mistake in policing. He admits it was all about his feelings. When he says, "I feel very uncomfortable with a member of the public wearing a face covering filming a police station," he essentially confesses that the entire detention, the handcuffs, the shouting, the aggression, and the backup were never based on law. They were based on his personal discomfort. "I feel uncomfortable" has no legal standing whatsoever. He detained someone because he didn't like what they were doing, even though it was completely lawful. And that's the most dangerous kind of officer, the one who mistakes personal anxiety for reasonable suspicion. Policing is supposed to be the separation of emotion from authority.
The feelings, please.
Take care.
Uncomfortable. Off you pop.
Any further questions, sir?
Not for you.
No, thank you. Good day.
Which one's your car? See that, guys? Section 1. Detained. Muppets. And that, guys, has been settled out of court now. I settled in court. I got my payout, which is nicely paid for my holiday.
FTA's update puts the perfect ending on the entire situation. The force folded. He confirms the case was settled out of court and in his favor. And that alone tells you everything. Forces don't quietly settle when they believe their officers acted correctly. They settle when the evidence is so overwhelmingly bad that taking it to court would only lead to a larger payout and even greater embarrassment. The fact that FTA didn't even need a trial shows the misconduct was obvious. And the cherry on top, FTA mentions that DCI assist apparently doesn't work there anymore. That isn't just a footnote, it's a ripple effect. When an officer behaves recklessly, gets caught on camera, triggers a lawsuit, and costs the force money, someone higher up always ends up taking the fall. From start to finish, the story was never about security. It was about ego. The officer got it wrong from the first grab, and instead of correcting his mistake, he doubled down all the way through. He searched a man who'd broken no law, cuffed someone who posed no threat. And when reality caught up to him, he tried to save face by pretending he still needed to monitor him. It wasn't professionalism. It was damage control dressed up as authority. The real turning point wasn't the search or the removal of handcuffs. It was when the officer finally admitted that the entire situation boiled down to his discomfort, not evidence, not behavior, not risk, just feelings. Once the cuffs came off, FTA wasn't suspect anymore. He was simply a reminder that the officer had overreached. And some officers can handle being wrong in public. That's why the ending lands so hard. FTA didn't need to shout or escalate. He let the force show who they were, and then took the matter to the one place where emotion doesn't matter, the legal system. And suddenly, all that confidence disappeared. The confrontation on the pavement turned into a quiet settlement behind closed doors. No trial, no defense, just a payout, and an officer who apparently isn't there anymore. In the moment, they treated FTA like a problem. In the end, he proved he was a consequence. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe